I Oh, hi Mark. How are you guys doing? Today is going to be another ranking the studio album, no S, by famous, maybe not so famous, punk band Pinhead Gunpowder. Kind of a cool band name, and they actually got the name from the lyricist and drummer Aaron Comet Bus. He actually used to, he might still do it, dumpster dive. And he came across packets of some super strong concentrated green tea. And it was called Pinhead Gunpowder. He took the name and used it. It's a pretty cool band name. Really like it. If you are a Green Day fan, Green Day are my favorite band. And Pinhead Gunpowder was always on my radar. Wanted to check them out. And finally, some years ago, I finally gave them a listen, and they are superb. They are darn near almost as good as Green Day. So if you're a Green Day fan, Foxborough Hot Tubs fan, The Network, who is not Green Day, wink wink, or the Rodeo Queens, that's a really good one too. Billy Joe and Nora Jones. Billy Joe Armstrong solo these days. Screeching Weasel. All those Green Day related bands are great. Trey Cool even has a few that I don't have the names of right off the top of my head. But anything related to Green Day is fantastic. And Pinhead Gunpowder is no exception. They're one of the better sort of side projects from Green Day. They formed a few years after Green Day. They formed in 1990, and they got Bill Snyder on bass, Jason White, who is Green Day's touring guitarist, on guitar and vocals. And they're just a really great band. They actually only have one studio album. They've got 1997's Goodbye Elston Avenue, and we're going to take a look at that today. And also, even though I'm only ranking that, we're going to look at their extended plays too, because that's a significant part of their discography. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into Pinhead Gunpowder's one and only album, Goodbye Elston Avenue. Released early 97. It's 23 minutes long and produced by Kevin Army. Now, Pinhead Gunpowder have some of the their music is just short, fast. Most of these songs are 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. The album kicks off with Life During Wartime, which Green Day have done, Billy Joe's done, and Green Day have done periodically, but it is a Pinhead Gunpowder song. Green Day fans may be familiar with that one. High Maintenance is a really good one by Jason White. My favorite song off here, if you don't listen to anything else by Pinhead Gunpowder on their studio album, I recommend their cover of the Phil Oakes song, let me get it right, The Song of My Returning. It is the most emotional, one of the most emotional songs I've ever heard. It's just beautiful. It was kind of reorganized, like the lyrics were sort of like the verses were moved around, but because I heard this one first, I actually like this one better than the Phil Oakes version. It did make me go check out Phil Oakes. Phil Oakes. He's a protest singer from long ago, and he's fantastic. Very brave, particularly for his time period. He was singing. He was punk rock before there was rock and roll. So Phil Oakes, it's Phil Oachs. Check him out. He's great. He wrote this song. Once More, The Feeling is great. I Walk Alone. Dun 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 dun. Train Station is one of my favorite Pinhead Gunpowder songs. Just a very... it does sound very much like Green Day, but there's a different energy, a different lyricism, because because Comet Bus does write most of the lyrics. Billy Joe Armstrong does write some. Jason White writes some. Homesick Blues is good. Brother is another highlight. Swan Song is another one. Work for Food and The Great Divide. This whole thing is great. Just a real, there's like an immediacy that sometimes maybe Green Day doesn't have because they're focused on production. This is immediate. This is in your face. Maybe if you think Green Day is a little bit or are a little bit too polished for your taste, maybe this could be for you. Pinhead Gunpowder, just they do seem to have the maybe more credibility. If you have a problem with Green Day's credibility, which I don't, I feel like Green Day are the greatest. So they have a number of extended plays from 91 to 2008. They've got compilation after compilation. They've got they're on all kinds of other people's compilations. So we're just going to jump right into the big ones. You got Fahaza, which was in 92, and it's got Future Daydream. Big Yellow Taxi, the Joni Mitchell cover, is really good. Carry the Banner can be considered an album, even though it's technically an EP. It's got 9 songs on it, and it's got some of the better ones. Reach for the Bottle is another highlight. Walking Catastrophe, written by Jason White of Green Day. Mahogany. I have heard Green Day live versions of this done by Green Day, and it's pretty good. Originally by Diana Ross. So that's kind of a fun one. Shoot the Moon. Actually, I purchased this one. Don't have a physical copy, but it came out in 99, and it's got some really great music on here too. Cabot Girl, sang by Jason White. My Boot in Your Face is What Keeps Me Alive. Asheville, that's actually close to here. Junk Pile 27. 27 says written by Wilhelm Fink. Guess who Wilhelm Fink is? That's Billy Joe, not Fink from the network. Aching to Be is one of my favorites. It's a Replacements cover. That was probably, I don't know if that was Billy Joe that recommended they do that one, but that one was pretty fun. Then you got a Dillinger 4 Pinhead split EP, which is pretty cool. Dillinger 4, a great band. At Your Funeral is a great one, kind of has a Green Day feel to it. And Jason White's Second Street. Those are highlights off of that one. Then you got a 2000 EP. Yeah, that's right here. Pretty good. It was recorded in 99, released in 2000. Buffalo, Crazy Horse, New Blood, written by Wilhelm Fink, which is Billy Joe, and Letter from an Old Friend. Then you got a 2000, another EP in 2000 with Landlords. That's a really great song. And then you got, oh my goodness, this one really, absolutely, this was one of the last, this is the most recent Pinhead Gunpowder release. And it's an EP by Pinhead Gunpowder. Came out in 2008. West Side Highway is absolutely perfect. Anniversary Song is a Billy Joe Armstrong track, and it's very Green Day. On the Avenue version 1 and On the Avenue version 2 are also very cool, very fun to play on guitar, so check those out. You got a whole bunch of compilation albums. Here's Jump Salty. I wish they would have had these as studio albums. But yeah, Big Yellow Taxi, Beastly Bit, and MPLS Song are highlights off of that one. We're going to go to 2003's Compulsive Disclosure. Came out in 2003 or so. Oh man, this one's one of my favorites. Lots of Billy Joe songs on here. Buffalo is great. Second Street, Landlords, Porch, New Blood. New Blood is a Billy Joe song. And Crazy Horse and At Your Funeral. That would be my recommendation if you pick up one release by Pinhead Gunpowder. Maybe let it be that one. That was Compulsive Disclosure in 2003. Ooh, what is this one? This one's from 2009. Interesting. Ooh, this one's good too. Yeah, these compilations are great too. Yeah, I'd say maybe get the compilations since they don't have any studio albums. But this has just been a quick little video about the punk rock band Pinhead Gunpowder. So check them out. Boom! Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe!